Good morning. I'm Carolyn Young, and this morning I'm going to be Mama Young because I have a lot of grandchildren and great grandchildren, and I like to read to them, and they like to be read too. So this morning, in addition to being the visiting teller of tales, I'm going to be Mama Young, and I'm going to read like how do you read to Grandma and Grandpa? This is a lovely series of books they have at the library. You can come check them out anytime you want. And it's by Gene Reagan, and the guy that illustrated it is Lee Wildish. And this is How to Read to Grandma and Grandpa. Reading is a blast, but if you want to make it extra fun, read to Grandma and Grandpa. First, you help them pick out a book. Now, where do you find a good book? On the bookshelf? Oh, how about in your bed? Under your bed or in the car. Then you ask, what are your favorite things to read about? Dinosaurs, that would be one of my little great-grandchildren. Adventures in space. Sparkly castles, that would be a little granddaughter, wouldn't it? How about reading about, not spooky monsters, no. How about grandmas and grandpas? Did you find a great book? If not, take your grandma to choose one. There are other places to look for books. A bookstore, we have one in Sparta. The library, a great library. Or maybe in your classroom. Back home, get some pillows and blankets so you can snuggle up to read. Look at that, they're having such fun. For grandparents who live far away, show them how to snuggle up a long distance. Now you're ready to start. Well, maybe not yet. Oh, Grandpa needs his reading glasses. You first practice how to read in different voices. And a big voice. Crash, bang, boom for an action book. But a silly voice for a funny book. A brave voice for I can do it for an inspiring story. And a whispery voice for a bedtime story, nice and quiet. And next, show them how to turn the page. A super funny page. Turn back to it again and again until Grandma and Grandpa's all worn out from laughing. A scary page. Oh, Grandpa's covering his eyes. Don't get things too spooky. And a fragile page from Grandpa's old book. Turn it slowly and softly. I have a lot of those in my house from when my children were little. When you finish the book, decide together how much you liked it. And then ask your grandma, what was your favorite part? See if she can guess your favorite part. After reading a stack of books, your grandma and grandpa may get antsy. That means time to get up and play, and how to play together. You act out the book. You stretch and stomp like a dinosaur. Maybe you try a science experiment. That one didn't work. Could something build something so tall it goes bang, kaboom? If you ever want to make your story time more special, read to Grandpa or Grandma in a brand new place. You can read about bugs in a garden, or truck books near a construction site. You can find plenty of those in Sparta. Ballet books where you want for performance to begin. A snowy day books on a sled. We may have those this winter too. Or an owl book by the light of the full moon. I bet you could open your window and hear those. But no matter where you read or what you read, when you get to the end, your grandma or grandpa will probably ask, can you read it again to me, please? And of course you'll say, what? Yes. The end. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the story and visited us again for the Visiting Teller of Tales from Allegheny County Library.